Order filled. And just like that, you hit max daily loss again. So let's talk about my trading because I haven't been on a hot streak. I've been on a pretty cold streak. But what's important is that I am being a really good risk manager right now. And despite being on a cold streak for almost 2 months now, I'm able to keep accounts alive and keep myself in the game. So I want to talk about the one major change that I have made in my trading that has really just increased the likelihood of me getting payouts and reaching my profit goals for the quarter. So if we're just looking at my TradeZella here, you can see down max daily loss. So my max daily loss is $1,000 per account, which comes out to be a total of 3,000 per all three. So you can see some of these days I'm just kind of treading water, and then some days I'm taking some more heat. And then on the green days I'm just kind of getting by. It's just kind of skating by and not really doing too well. So I just want to cover, how I've been improving despite seeing a red P&L, and also, what's leading to this red P&L and how can I, not let this happen again. So starting with the let's start with the red P&L days, because what I want to go to is like in March and in even in February, I was having a really bad habit of blowing accounts. And if I was taking red days, I was just taking full blown accounts. Like you'd see like this is a green month, but like then there's a blown account in here somewhere, and then I can't even add it to the TradeZella. So, I was really just blowing accounts. That was what was going on in February and March. Not like blowing accounts once a month, and it would be 1 or 2 days. Yeah, this one I had 2 green weeks, all green, didn't make it to the payout, and then took 2 max daily loss days. Blew the account on Tradeify. On April, you can see this is the month I started with top one. This is the Trump week that we had the tariffs and stuff. Traded that pretty difficult. And then I kind of got it back, but then got right back into the slump. And you can see now I'm down 3K again. I'm at, I have about half my drawdown left on these accounts. And then on these ones, I've got just under half. So the thing is, though, if I this is what my month looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 red days, 8, 9. In the span of a month, I got 10 red days, but my accounts are only halfway in drawdown. So as hard as it is to say, that is a huge win for me. I have not been able to keep accounts alive like this while taking on so much heat. And what I really want to look at now is my trades, because I was just doing this quick review of my trades after today, and it's like what's going on. So I'm going to show you guys the trades from this week here. And just for reference, if anyone's watching this video later, this is the Trump sell-off, and then the market rebounded here on the 600-point candle. And then the week I'm going to be showing you my trades for is this week, Monday. Yep, so Monday to this Friday. Yeah, this is the week right here. So this little bull run, I'm going to show you guys my trades for this week, and kind of just how that relates. So on Monday, I'm taking this short, looking for a break of low of the day VWAP, which I just entered early, and then gotten at the daily VWAP. This is just some of my worst trading, absolutely entirely, because this is just all wicks on the 15-minute chart. Just super amateur trading, shorting in the bull market, or it's not a bull market, but just still trying to do the shorts. Look at this. This is just unbelievable. I'm trying to short it off this level of 55.80, but there's nothing telling me to short. This is an only long market. Like, I can't even believe I was taking this trade. Let's go to Wednesday. Because look, this is what trading's really like. I'm genuinely taking these entries with conviction at the time. So here's a beautiful short. This was an absolutely fantastic trade. However, trade two, this is a good trade. There's nothing wrong with this trade, but what are you going to do? You're still going to take losses. And that was when I was selling all the way at the bottom here at 64. I was selling right here. So basically sold at the bottom. And then let's go to Thursday here. Thursday, again, just one short. And really, it was just barely under the daily. Barely under. and then Friday. Friday, shorten it from the top again, end up flipping the bias and being smart and just taking it long, which is what this is what a lot of the price action has looked like recently. So, getting into today's trades, because I think it's important that we recognize how that affected me today. So, on Bookmap, I'll pull up the Bookmap here real quick. This is the photo of, we'll just refresh this. That's weird. It didn't show up, but I got Bookmap on my other screen. Basically, I took this short because we had about 200 orders down at 50, and you can see the trade did start to work, but we just didn't make it out of the range. And so then what I do is I go long here on the break of Hive Day VWAP. This is a bread and butter setup for me. However, I end up locking the stop. Once we get this big candle down, I'm already thinking about the short side. I'm like not considering the longs as much. I'm starting to think about the shorts. I'm seeing orders get pulled, and I end up trailing the stop to this structure level, which gets tapped, and then you can see it goes higher. So it's difficult because I have a good read on the market and I'm not getting paid for it, but I have to take this in stride and know that I'm still learning. And despite having a lot of red days, I'm still able to be in a comfortable position with these accounts on top one. And yeah, if you guys are having difficulty trading as well, use the link down below. You'll get the maximum discount, which is like 50% right now off all the top on accounts when you use code Thomas. So, with that all being said, I'm gonna end this video here and just remind you guys that progress looks different in everybody's trading, and it's extremely important that you stay on the positive side, because it's really, really, really easy to get frustrated. It's really easy to, get down on yourself, but that doesn't help. If you get down on yourself, you won't learn as much. You won't remember and retain information going into the next day. So keep it positive, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.